Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night for all my online friends. Thank you for click this video. I am Herlina Laila. Today I want to talk you about the short story. Is the title, The Magic Barrel. A long short story. This man become a rabbi at New York City Yeshiva University. After hearing that, he would have better job prospect if he were to get married. But the problem is, he is a cold person and ignorant and has difficult dealing with opposite sex. Okay, if you want to know the continue the story, let's listen. The Magic Barrel. This story have the four characters. The first one, Leo Finkel, and the second is the Phineas salesman, and then Lily Herscombe, and the last is Stella salesman. Okay, who is the Leo Finkel? Leo Finkel has spent the last 6 years studying to become a rabbi at the New York City Yeshiva University. Yes, the Leo Finkel is the man who we talked you about earlier. Yep. After hearing that, he would have better job prospect if he were to get married. Leo decided to consult a matchmaker, and then the also matchmaker called marriage brokers were common in many Arab Jewish culture as well as in some Jewish immigrant community in the United States. He contacted Phineas Salzman, a marriage broker who has advertised in the Jewish Daily Forward, New York's leading Yiddish newspapers. Salzman arrived at the Finkel's apartment one day late in February, and the two said about their text. He summarized the attraction of three young women to Finkel. Listen, their age, appreciate, dowry, and the financial asset for their fathers. Pinkles become embarrassed by the overtly commercial nature of the conversation and wondering what role love might play in the arranged marriage asked Salzman to leave. Leo spent the next day restless and unsettled, wondering if he should try another matchmaker or if he should find a wife on his own. The evening, Salzman returned to Leo's apartment, asking he has reconsidered any of the three women he describes. Salzman particularly recommended one Lily Herscombe, an unmarried school teacher. Finkel pretends to be ambivalent about the idea, but is intrigued. Salzman leaves the apartment confident that Leo and Lily will meet. The next Saturday, Leo takes Lily for a walk. She turns out to be not unfriendly, is up to date on a variety of topics, easily and intelligently. Lily praised Leo for details about his calling as a rabbi, and Leo realized that Salzman represented him to Lily, a personality, a religious man. In a moment, Leo confessed to Lily, "I think I come to God not because I love him, but because I did not." Lily is disappointed in his answer, and the afternoon ends with the understanding that there will be not met. Leo returns home in despair. The conversation with Lily has made him realize some disturbing things about himself. In particular, that he lacks the ability to love. real religious vocation seems meaningless because he has lived an empty life. How can he love God if he does not love man? He considered leaving the university, then decided to continue his studies, but to find a wife to love on his own terms. Worth his service. Sussman differs, but leaves an envelope containing photographs of other women for Leo to consider. After a few weeks, Leo opens the envelope. Inside are 6 photographs of women who are past their prime. Disappointed, he returns the photograph to the envelope. At the last moment, a 7th photograph falls out. Leo looks at it and a moment, then lets out a cry of love, in love with the image in the picture. He finds Salzman and presses him for the woman's names. Salzman hesitates, claiming that the pictures was included in the envelope by accident. Then bursts out, "This is my baby, my Stella. She should burn in hell." Salzman's daughter Stella, it is implied, has committed some terrible act of disobedience against her father's and Jewish tradition, and punishment she has been disowned. Leo cannot stop thinking of Stella. Finally, he resolves to find her and to convert her to goodness, himself to God. He encounters Salzman in a Broadway cafeteria and insists that Salzman set up a meeting. Salzman agrees, and Leo suspects that Salzman had a planning for him to falling in love with Stella from the beginning. Shortly after, Leo finally meets Stella on a spring night. She stands smoking beneath a streetlight, and he runs to her with a bouquet of flowers. We are then told that around the corner Salzman's learning against a well-canted prayer for the dead. In the Jewish traditions, a parent will say the Kaddish, or the prayer for the dead, for a living child only when that child has committed a sin of the disobedience so grave as to cause a final separation from the parents. So guys, the short story, the end. In this short story, we get a lot of moral message and lesson that we can apply. One of them is the religions, and then love, and then together, and the last, marriage. Religion is important for our life, not only for the world, but and hereafter. Religion is the guide to the path of our life, one of which is marriage, together, family. The closer we are to God, the easier our life journey will be. Not only love we get, happy in the world and hereafter. We will get it if we always remember our God. Okay guys, that's all about the short story. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.